Hi, welcome back to Game Set and Chat. It is day 2 of the Australian Open. I'm Yoni.
And I'm Robert. So, Yoni, Novak Djokovic was in action today in the first round of the Australian Open. And for him, it was a milestone win. He beat Martinez, who he really destroyed pretty quickly in 3 sets. But it was an important win for him because he basically made his own record today. What was that record?
He won 100 Australian Open wins.
It's a huge achievement. And obviously, he's won the Australia Open, I think, 10 times already in the 20 odd years that he's been going there. An incredible record and 100 wins on the hard court. And I think he also had another crazy record. I think it was his 7th win on a hard court. You watched the match. How did you think he was playing?
Amazingly. One of the best matches I've ever seen. He was hitting forehand, backhand. Wow. And he was hitting it very hard.
I also saw they did some matchups of his body movements compared from 2005, which was his first tournament.
Yeah.
And then compared to today, and of his, with his legs split and doing his famous slide, literally the same position, the same elasticity, and looking as amazing as ever. So Djokovic is through, and he's playing qualifier Mastrelli in the next round. So fully expect him to power on unless there's crazy mishap. There were a few other sort of notable newsworthy moments. Felix, the Canadian, who we really enjoy watching as well. What happened with him?
I think something happened to his leg and he had to retire.
Yeah, really early on in the match. And they said it was some kind of like severe cramp and he's never suffered from it before. But shame to lose him because I really rate him and he's great to watch. Who else? I mean, we've had de Minaur through, Rublev, Medvedev. They all went through on the men's side. Tomorrow we've got who playing?
Jannik Sinner.
Yep, reigning champion.
And I haven't really seen the draw.
Yeah, so the rest of the players that haven't been on so far, because it's the final day of the first round, so Musetti, Dimitrov, Tsitsipas, who I wasn't sure whether he was in it or not, but the Greek who lots of potential but hasn't really shown it at really any of the tournaments over the last few years. He plays. Ben Shelton, Monfils, Fonseca, they're all in action. So a big final day of the first round. And I think one of the things that was interesting was the players like Djokovic and Medvedev talking about, it's really hot in Australia at the moment. And they're having to like really work hard on hydration and making sure they're just getting fluids on board.
Yeah, and obviously Djokovic has to every match, it's like another preparation the day after, and he really needs to work on that preparation for round 2 because every match is a hard match, no matter who he plays.
That's true. He was also talking about not only the hydration issues and keeping just, the body hydrated, but he was complaining a little bit about the schedule of the night matches, that they're late starts, like 7, 8 p.m. And if it's a long match, then it obviously goes late into the night and really messes them up for the next day. And Medvedev was also saying the same thing. So whatever, we'll see how tomorrow battles out. On the women's side, really as expected day. There were no crazy upsets. What were the games that you watched and who stood out for you?
Swiatek and Gauff. My prediction is for Gauff to win, obviously, and I thought it's her best year so far. I think she's gonna win a lot of tournaments this year. Yeah, and she was winning a lot of points. She was on the defense side, on the attack side. Yeah.
How was her serve?
The serve, I don't think was the best, but it was good.
So that's the thing that lets her down. And Swiatek had a difficult start. It was a 2-hour match that she had, but she came good in the final stages and showed her class.
Yeah, also Swiatek, she's like Gauff, but she plays way stronger and she has more mindset more than Gauff. She doesn't wear all those uniforms, those outfits that Gauff wears. She wears normal clothes, and yeah.
Yeah. Talking of outfits, Naomi Osaka plays tomorrow, and she obviously likes to be quite flamboyant in what she wears. So we'll be looking forward to seeing what she's going to be wearing for tomorrow's match.
Yeah, she dresses like a Serena Williams.
Yeah, she's definitely got the Serena vibe about her dress sense. And so it'd be interesting to see how she plays. The reigning champion Madison Keys is up, Rabaikina, and the British girl Cartel, Sonia Cartel, who did well in Wimbledon last year. She's
Yeah.
also playing. I like watching her.
Yeah, she's really good. The first time I watched her was Wimbledon. I don't really know a lot about her, but she plays really good.
Yeah, she's really good. So also there was another record coming back to Coco Gauff. It was her 75th Grand Slam win by the age of 21, which is a record against anyone else that age. So she's done very, very well and seems to be in form. So we'll see how she shapes up.
So this was day 2 of the Australian Open, and we'll see you tomorrow on Game Set and
Chat.